Demetrius Brown. I'm the chef and owner of Bread and Butterfly. And the purpose of what we do here is to really focus on the African diaspora through French cuisine. My great-grandmother immigrated here from Trinidad, along with my grandfather. I was always in the kitchen with her, not necessarily cooking with her, but just watching what she did. I never really thought of cooking as a profession until high school, so I got a little bit of a late start. Went to Johnson & Wales, which was at the time the best culinary school in America. And then the rest is history. I just started cooking in some of the best kitchens I could possibly find. And then as I found myself getting very frustrated with the cuisine of my people not being represented on a higher level, I decided to start Heritage Supper Club, and then we eventually bought Bread and Butterfly. When I started Heritage Supper Club, our pop-up restaurant, we really focused on the African diaspora as a whole. Then when we decided to do pop-ups here, the old owner, Billy, approached us about buying the restaurant. And then we actually had to find kind of a through line between France and Africa. So we started off with Haiti. They were colonized by France, gained their independence in 1904. And then they still kept the language, kept a lot of the influences through cuisine. Then we did a little bit more research to find other lines between Africa and France. I think what people can expect from the menu is for it to be some of the best food they ever had, but to also kind of go on a journey through Africa, through France, to learn something about how cuisine moves through places and moves through time, and how we're trying to elevate that and kind of create a new renaissance in food. I have a couple hot takes on what black and brown food is. People think that our food is, unhealthy, and that it's not technical and it's not tasty and it should be spicy. And I think that couldn't be further from the truth. Our food is super flavorful. It's always spiceful, but not always spicy is something I like to say. French food is always put on a very high pedestal, and to kind of hurdle those, you have to use really high techniques. So that's kind of where we use those French influences technique-wise to elevate our food. And then of course you have to deliver on flavor every single time, deliver on plating every single time. I think those are the two challenges that we face when elevating the African diaspora cuisine. And then hopefully one day we'll be on the same pedestal as France. I think we're not too far off, honestly. I think people can get Paris at home in a multitude of ways. Number one, they can come eat here. And then, making things like creme brulees, croissants, and even, some of those African dishes that I mentioned, like the beef bouillon. You make Haitian patties, which uses puff pastry, which is very French. The points we hope to make through our food is, even though it may look exotic and it may look intimidating, it's actually not. We just incorporate different flavors. The food that we're making here is right on the cusp of being revolutionary, in my opinion. To be a part of something so transformative in the city of Atlanta is really special, and it's not done every single year or every single decade. So we're really creating history, and I think everybody should, come and experience it while you can still get a table.